Hey everyone, it's me, it's Mike, and I'm so sorry that I haven't really done any videos since being here. I know I did that one walkthrough video where I was going to tour the room for you, and I still plan on doing that. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. I keep telling myself, oh, I'll wait until the room is good and solid, but it's never going to be good. There's always going to be stuff on my desk. There's always going to be stuff on the ground, because that's just how I live my life. Anyways, let's go ahead and just take a look at some of the figures that I have. I'm gonna start with a pretty cool one here. We got some Transformers. I just got the new Craftsman Toys Computron. Computron's my favorite, always has been, always will be. I got, like my Optimus Prime shelf, two Optimus Prime shelves. And I'll go over those in more detail if anyone wants to see them. I got some more Masterpiece stuff. My Devastator, got some HasLabs here. Up here, I've got Unicron. I did get these turtles. I got two of these turtles signed recently at a convention here in Illinois, where I live now. So I got Townsend Coleman signed my Michelangelo, and then Cameron Clark signed my Leonardo. I just need Barry Gordon, I think, to do Donatello, and of course the amazing Rob Paulson to do my Raph, and I'll be good. Those are Walmart reissues. Those aren't official, like originals. I mean, they are official, but they're not originals. But yeah, so I've just got so much stuff here. I should have cleaned my glass display case. I did buy a glass display case because I really do want to keep some of my nicer stuff, dust free and whatnot. So I got the San Diego Comic-Con 2-pack here, the Mustafar 2-pack. I love it. It looks so good. Got some Hot Toys going on back here. Down here, I've got, oh yeah, I guess it is almost Halloween. Oh, am I gonna do this again? Am I gonna do this to you guys? Am I gonna, I'm just gonna, no, I really should. I'm gonna do this again. I should do a Halloween figure video before Halloween. That's just the rules. I don't make the rules. I just follow the rules. Except when I don't follow the rules, then I don't follow the rules. But I'm gonna follow the rules this time. All right, folks, here we go. These are the 3 holiday figures from Black Series for Halloween this year. There were 2 Christmas figures that for some reason I decided to take a look at like a month or 2 ago, way before Christmas. And here we are, the week of Halloween, days before Halloween, and I am taking a look at the Halloween figures that I should have opened a while ago, but I didn't. So let's go ahead and take a look at them now. So take a look at me now. There were 3, as I said. We have the Dathomir Witch, which I believe is fan channel exclusive. I got mine, I believe, from Amazon, but I've seen her pretty much everywhere. Not even fan channel. I think I've seen her at Target and places, but I know definitely like fan channel and Amazon for sure. Now this is the Imperial Royal Guard as a ghost. He is glow in the dark, which I'll try to take a look at. I don't know if I can do. It's not sunny. I don't know what it actually needs to kind of charge up, or even if it is charged up. But this is the Royal Guard. He is just a Royal Guard with kind of a translucent kind of robe, which we'll take a look at, but he's supposed to be a ghost. And then lastly, we do have a mummy here. The mummy is a night trooper from the Ahsoka series. And he has like this really cool soft goods kind of mummy wraps, I guess. Before I take a look at them, I do want to show off the box here. On the side, of course, they have this little kind of hologram going up. And then on the back, it just says celebrating Star Wars figures from the Black Series with the Halloween kind of season. So there's not much going on, but I do really like the packages. It's so dusty because it's sat on my floor forever. But I like the pattern. This is the same pattern they had on the package-free plastic wrapping, the body wraps inside. This is the print that was on there. It's like a ghost hut and like a spider and stuff. I think that's kind of neat. And a little Minox for bats. That's fun. But yeah, let's get her out. Okay, so here she is out of the package, and I know I should have done a jump cut unboxing. I know a lot of people like that, but she just has too much stuff. She has way too much stuff to do that. So I just kind of wanted to get it over with and show her out of there without doing any kind of special editing. But for those who just, aren't super up on what's going on, she essentially is just a repackaging or repaint, I should say, of the Asajj Ventress from 2021, I believe is when Asajj came out. She was a hard figure to find for a lot of people too. The whole wave, which I don't agree with that wave being hard to find, because there were other figures in that wave that were very easy to find. I think she was just a very popular figure from that wave. They did just reissue her, I think, this year. So she shouldn't be super hard to find if you want the OG, but this is, I think, a good repaint. But she is just a repaint. There's nothing really new here, but that's fine because that's what these are all about. They even kept the same like tattoos, but she has green skin, sort of like Elphaba, I guess from or the Wicked Witch, I guess, from the Wizard of Oz. She's got all the same articulation. So I'm not really going to go over a lot of that because like there isn't anything new here. The soft goods is made out of a different material. This is more of like I don't know. I don't even know what this is. This is kind of a felt right here, which I've always liked. But this is not. I don't even know what this is. I'm not a materials guy. But oops, I do like to have, she is somewhat prone to falling. So I like to have her lightsabers not in her hands so that if she does fall, she doesn't break one. So I like to keep her lightsabers there. Now, she comes with a lot of stuff. What would a witch be without a witch hat? So she has one. It is soft goods, but I mean, this little lip doesn't like to stay in, so because it covers her eyes, which is kind of weird. But maybe, yeah, here we go. There we go. Like that's just fun. It is soft goods. It's actually made out of the same material that her skirt is made out of. So I guess they just had a bunch of that laying around, and they were like, let's make a hat. But that's fun. It's a fun addition. She does come with also a broom, which is, can I tell what this was? I don't know if I can without taking this off. And I'm not going to go through all my different poles. It's definitely some kind of like one of the halberds or like forest pike poles or whatever. Just painted black with this, what, Wookiee hair? It's not like straw. It's definitely like faux fur, kind of sticking out, and it's already gotten all over. She also does come with, I guess, oh, it's this. It's just whatever this is. Okay. So I don't know what this originally was from. But it's this. This is the other side of it. So they included one without the fur and one with it, and I don't know why they did that. That seems like an unnecessary accessory. I don't know. I'm not going to complain about extra accessories. That seems like a weird thing to complain about. So yeah, you could obviously put her broom in her hand. Like so. And if you have a flight stand, you can even put her on it. And that would actually be pretty cool. So, she can be on your shelf looking like a witch. She also does come with her same lightsabers. There's no paint on the handles, the hilts, but it's the same lightsabers. So they will go on the front, just like I have the other ones. The hilts or the lightsaber blades themselves are purple and orange, Halloween colors. So that's pretty cool. So if you want her to have lightsabers, she can. My witch is not going to have lightsaber colors. And then she has a really cool little bogling painted like a black cat. And I think that is a really neat idea. I love they come with these little holiday critter kind of things. And this is what you get when there's a straight repaint like this, where I guess they can include a bunch of accessories. And for the most part, I really do think they nailed it. Like the hat, soft goods, works just fine. I don't know why we got this. That's weird, because it's the same thing that came with the broom, but the broom has the handle. Maybe it's like an unignited broom. So when she like turns it on, like the fur comes out. I have no idea if that's how it's supposed to be. If it is, that's kind of lame. But yeah, so that's the witch. Let's go ahead and take a look at the other figures. Boo. Yeah, so this is the Royal Guard. I'm actually surprised at how well it's picking up on the camera, the glow in the dark feature. It's a lot dimmer in person because it hasn't sat around in, you know, the light. But on camera, I feel like it's showing up pretty darn well. So he is just, let me turn this on. Whoop. He is literally just the same, maybe not literally just the same as the regular Royal Guard here. Now this came out back in 2017 and I reviewed it a couple of times because it was re-released in the 4-pack of the Masters of Evil. Obviously he doesn't have this big solid robe here. It's a more see-through kind of sheer negligee, ghosty kind of thing going on. It also has like weird kind of like skull teeth things on the mask, but under the robes it is the same thing, which is inspired by the Crimson Empire comic, which is where they got this sort of thing for it. It also comes with the same weapons. He has the same blaster in his holster. He has the same little kind of force pike thing, but it's all made in glow-in-the-dark plastic, which gives it like kind of milky, whitish, greenish, I don't know, kind of thing going on. So again, I'm not really going over any of the articulation because I've done that before. I'm just showing off the figure and comparing it to the other one. He also doesn't come with much. He comes with the exact same things the other one came with, which is that force pike and blaster, and that's it. I suppose you could pop the helmet off and remove this thing if you want to have him, you know, just have the capeless look with the armor underneath, because there is a lot of great sculpted armor. And if you listen to my podcast, Black Series Cantina, I believe we did induct this figure into the Hall of Fame in one episode, just because it is a cool looking figure underneath there. Although just due to the nature of the helmet, it doesn't really have a lot of articulation or move, which is always kind of a bummer. But other than that, I do think it is cool. It's a cool figure. And I like the idea of them turning Star Wars figures into like monsters. So this is the Ghost. And I think that that's a fun idea. He does come with his little bogling. It's just a repainted bogling. He's got little fangs on his mouth. So he's going to be, I guess he's maybe some kind of like werewolf bogling or something. I don't know. Vampire, I guess, maybe, with those fangs. So he's a little monster bogling. He's not a normal bogling. But I don't know. Maybe boglings just have teeth like that. Who knows? It can be whatever you want. But they do go together. And that's a fun little set. Not as good as the Witch, in my opinion, but still fun. Okay, and here we have the last of the 3 figures. This is the Night Trooper from the Ahsoka show, one of Thrawn's sort of minions, but he is a mummy. And again, I think that is fun. So you can see the original figure here, which I haven't actually reviewed, but he is just a Stormtrooper mold. Now, he's got new molding on it because they had to remold the shoulders and the chest and the helmet, because that's all new sculpting right there. Even like down here, like you have the kintsugi sort of gold repair going up there. So almost everything on here is a new piece, even though it's the same figure. The only one that's basically untouched is this leg and I think this arm. But everything else, I believe, has something new about it. Maybe the belt. But yeah, it's a good figure. And they just took that. They gave it a couple of different paint apps. So here we have, like, there's molded cracks on the helmet. And then they just kind of painted stitches on them. It gives them more of a Frankenstein look than a mummy look, in my opinion. Because, I don't know, mummies to me don't have stitches. Because they're not snitches. They don't really talk. But yeah, so we have this cool, it looks like an ace bandage that they just kind of cut up, which it's fine. I mean, the mummies wear bandages. That's what they do. So I don't really have a problem with that. But he is missing a lot of paint that the other one has. You can see all these like gold filaments kind of painted in there, whereas he has maybe a black outline here or there, but a lot of the wraps are actually unpainted, like this one down here. But I guess that is kind of just the color again of the wraps themselves. So maybe they don't really feel the need to paint them because they're supposed to be the same wraps. But yeah, I think it actually works pretty well. I do, because the base is there. If you looked at the Night Trooper and thought Mummy, like, you were spot on. Now, the weird thing about this one is he's the only one that doesn't come with what the original figure came with. As you can see, the original figure came with a Stormtrooper blaster, but the Mummy does not come with that. He does, in fact, come with the staff, the same staff that the Shizor came with that came out this year. And honestly, I cannot believe in the year of our Lord 2025 that we got a Prince Shizor figure. Like, that's nuts. And then they just reused his staff because for some reason, I guess mummies have staves. It's not the first thing I would have thought to give him. Let's give that like kind of down there. But I guess it works. I guess mummies and like Egyptian staffs, it's like the staff of Ra or something from Indiana Jones, and that makes it Egyptian, which makes it mummy adjacent. Sure, why not? I'm not going to argue with it. It's fine. It is an accessory. It's just interesting that it's not the same one. I guess it is kind of the staff of Ra because it has this little kind of medallion painted on the top. I'm just going to get a little, look at that there. Is that the same thing as the staff of Ra? Is that the same sigil? I don't know. But yeah, so that's what they chose to give him. And then as his little buddy, they gave him, he's got like pants on. Like, what's going on with this? What is going on with this? He's got fangs. Is this a reference I'm not getting? Like, what's up with the bottom color? Is that I don't really understand that. Maybe someone in the comments can explain to me his pants situation. He's not the Hulk, is he? He's supposed to be like a Hulk porgling. But I do, again, I love these little pals they give them. They're fun little pals, little critters. Again, I've got 1,000 porgs now. I got 1,000 boglings, but I'll take more because they're fun. They find fun different ways to sort of paint them up, make them look different. So that is it. That is the 3 Halloween figures from 2025 from the Black Series. Again, I love the holiday figures. I know they're not for everyone, and I'm not going to call anyone out for being a killjoy or a fuddy-duddy if you don't like these. Like, they're not going to be everyone's cup of tea. But for whatever reason, these are my cup of tea. I don't see them as taking anything away. It's not like I got these 3 figures and they didn't make 3 other things. Usually it's the case of they were going to make nothing or they were going to make these 3 figures. And I'll take silly stuff over nothing, I guess, especially if it's fun like this. I think that these are creative. They go well with last year's or 2 years ago, the Frankenstein and Vampire, the Dracula Inquisitor, and then the year before that, we got 2 years before that, we got the Werewolf Wookiee and the Clone Trooper skeleton. So I can't wait to see what other holiday stuff they came with. I thought 2025 was a solid year. I did like that they mixed up Christmas and Halloween. I think it's weird that Halloween got 3 and Christmas only got 2, whereas we're usually getting like a solid wave of Christmas figures. But I'm fine with it. I really am. However they want to do it, I'm not going to complain unless they're just uninspired or dumb. But I genuinely think that these look really, really good. So thanks, Hasbro, for doing these. I don't know anyone else that's putting out fun, cool Halloween holiday stuff like this, except for maybe this. Get out of here. I'm just throwing this in here because why not? I'm going to show it off because I got it and it's kind of neat. This is the Jersey Devil from Four Horsemen Studios. It is a neat figure. It really is. They did a good job of making, I guess, a Jersey Devil. There's some reuse here if you've ever gotten any of their other figures before. Mainly the wings we've seen quite a bit, but you know what? I think pretty much everything else is relatively new, especially these legs. These legs are sort of reused. They look like the legs that are going to be on their upcoming Jackal figure. You can see we've got pinless double joints for the first time in the line. That's pretty cool. We got these kind of cloven hooves, and the Jersey Devil here is going to suck blood, or well, I don't really know what the lore behind the Jersey Devil is. But if they're going to do more cryptids like this, then I am here for it. Now, he does come with a bunch of extra stuff. He comes with an alternate head that's not open like this if you want him not screaming. He also comes with some like bald hands. He also comes with a stand, which is pretty cool because no Four Horsemen studio that I figure that I know of has come with their stand before. He also came with a couple weapons, little bones and stuff. I'll probably throw some pictures up, but I don't really feel like getting into it right now. I do love how translucent these wings are. I will say I had to heat them up a bit to get the tail to stay in and to get these wings to stay in. I just had to hit them with a little hair dryer to kind of heat up the holes. Always heat up the holes. Don't heat the peg, heat the holes. But man, does this actually, I was skeptical about getting this. I'll be honest. When they showed it off, I wasn't too impressed. I thought the head size, and I still do a little bit. I feel like it looks like a mascot. Dan Larson pointed that to me, and that's all I can see now is it looks like one of those mascots where he's like a animal or whatever, and the head is comically oversized. The head does look a little big compared to the body and stuff. And I think you can take this neck piece off and then just put the head underneath there. But man, look at this head. Look at that. It looks so good. I love this. I can't wait to get more from this line. I hope they do more cryptids. Figure Obscura is one of my favorite lines. They've done everything from, last year they did Frankenstein's creature. They've done the Ghost of Jacob Marley. They've done the Monkey King. They've done Krampus. I'm looking at them. They've done some Egyptian gods. They did Ganesh. So they've done a bunch of cool stuff. But this is their first, I hope, not their last in a cryptid line. So maybe we'll get some maybe a Bigfoot or a Yeti or Wendigo or I don't know, some more fun stuff. I'm down with any of this, but man, I do love this, and I love how he just came in and just destroyed the Black Series, because that's how I feel like Mythic Legions and Four Horsemen is taking over my collection. I used to have a lot more Mythic Legions, Four Horsemen, and now I've got. I'm sorry, I used to have more Black Series, and now I definitely have. I feel like Mythic Legions is going to rival it soon. They just keep pumping out, and I haven't really said no yet, so it's scary. Anyways, that's it. Let me know what you think. How's your Halloween going? Do you care about Halloween? Do you not? Some people, it's their favorite holiday. Some people couldn't be bothered. I'm somewhere in the middle. I think it's fun for like a week or two, but I'm not one of those people that decorates as soon as September 1st hits. There are people that treat it like Christmas, where it's like they're all about that, the Halloween life and everything. That's 100% not me. I'm like the week before, I'll put on some Halloween playlists and I'll have some fun. We don't really decorate our yard or anything for Halloween, but we probably will do a little bit more for Christmas. Now that we own a house, we can do stuff like that. Anyways, let me know. I love to read and respond to comments. I'd also love to thank I forgot this last time because I'm rusty. I'd like to thank these people here for supporting me on my YouTube channel as members. If you want to see yourself on here, honestly, I just love these people to death because I haven't put out any content in so long. And these people stuck with me. They might not be currently members, but I feel like it's been so long since I've done a video properly. They all deserve to be on here, and anyone deserves to be on here if they've done any kind of money making or money giving to me on here. It does help out a lot with just random costs and whatnot, and it's nice. It's nice to get a little something back for, spending a couple hours making a YouTube video. But yeah, so thanks so much for watching. Thanks for getting this far. Like, share, subscribe. And yes, I will see you later. I will be doing more videos. Bye.